right here for just a second. Hey, I got to ask you a question. Have a seat, if you don't mind. Have you ever been hypnotized, Dan?
Yeah.
You have? Sleep. Wait a minute. Limp, loose, relax. Loose, limp, relax. All the way down. Deep sleep. Deep sleep. Deep sleep. For the next 10 minutes, whenever you hear the sound of your wife's voice, the sound of your wife's voice puts you into deep, deep sleep. Whenever you hear the sound of your wife's voice, her voice puts you into an instantaneous, deep sound sleep. How many of you here are married? Can I see by show of hands? Excellent. How many of you are in love with your spouse? Can I see by show of hands? Really? Let me explain. I believe that most of us love our spouses, but a lot of us are no longer in love with our spouses. Because when you are in love with someone, you hang on their every word. It's the first thing you think of when you wake up in the morning. It's the last thing you think of when you go to sleep at night. Isn't that how people act when they're in love with someone? Remember when you are in love, you're kind of entranced with them, you focus on them all. Isn't that what being in love with? How long have you two been married, if you don't mind me asking? 2.5 years. All right. Maybe you are still in love, but I'm willing to bet. The count of 5, eyes wide open, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Welcome back, sir. How you doing? Your wife is very lovely.
She is.
And what's his name, ma'am?
Dan.
1, 2, 3, 5. Wake up, eyes wide open. Okay, listen, this is the woman you love, right? This is a lovely woman, the woman that you love. You love her a lot. Okay, you've been married 2.5 years. Isn't that sweet? 2.5 years?
Yep.
You love him, ma'am?
Yes, of course I do.
Wake up, man. Eyes wide open. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Listen to this lady. This lady's got something to say to you. Tell him you love him.
I love you.
Oh, yeah. Something to think about, right? Being in love as opposed to loving someone, totally different states of mind. Why don't you all sit back for just a second, take a nice deep breath, and sleep all the way down. Deep sleep, relaxed, and unwound. Deep sleep, loose and limp, loose and limp, loose and limp, relaxed and unwound. And Dan is